What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Coming off of a baseball sweep and an NBA reverse sweep on the free pick. So we missed both NBA props last night due to a 40-something point blowout, which is absolutely crazy seeing OKC get beat that bad. But Minnesota showed them how it was done last night. Now, I will say yesterday was an extremely green day, especially for Prizepicks. So let's take a look at these Prizepicks slips first of all. So we cashed all these, and I want to go and tell you guys, I think they may have patched our method. I have like 6 Prizepicks slip locked in today already in our VIP, but a lot of these discounted outs, as we've been playing for these double ups, has been removed, and it's been removed on multiple apps, so it's not just Prizepicks. So we'll see what happens. They may not come back. I don't know. I've been waiting for them to remove them. That's why I've been playing so many of these slips. But you can see double up, 165, 165, 150, 150, 360, 150 to win 360, 100 to win 200, 75 to win 150, 75 to win 180. Burn it up on Prizepicks last night. Parlay play, 75 for 150, 75 for 160, 75 for 150. Now, let's do a little disclaimer here. I'm going to show you guys. Parlay play, we didn't cash as many slips. We didn't play as many either. I did post 3 boosted play maxes, which you guys saw in the video yesterday. I posted this slip for free, 250 to win 580. And it was Barrios, Springs, and Lighter. And then I posted this slip right here for free as well, which was SGA, Barrios, and Sanchez. And you can see Sanchez hooked. SGA, the boosted play, missed, so I lost there. And then I lost. Those are only 3 slips I played yesterday. This is from the day before. So only 3 slips I played yesterday were these 3. And you can see I had Waka, King, and Sanchez. And then King DNP'd, and Sanchez obviously hooked that play. So it cost me 2 slips for Sanchez. And Sanchez was one of my favorite plays yesterday. So I personally lost like $100 yesterday, $150, something like that yesterday on parlay play. Actually 170 if you look at it. So I played 750, made 580, so I lost 170 on parlay play yesterday. Now my profit for this week on parlay play was $573. Just so you guys can see, I'll hit home, I'll go to track picks, whatever, right here this week. 573 is my profit for the week on parlay play. Now this number was over 1,000 the other day, so I'm not happy with this number. I've lost some of it back. I'm going to have to start managing my money a little bit better on parlay play because I'm just playing $250 slips. And I'm not taking advantage of these $75 plays anymore, which I need to be doing myself personally. So anyways, other Ace, the one who posts the $75 plays right now, he's up like 3K on parlay play in the last week. And I'll show it in the Discord here in a little bit. So overall, together, we're up $3,500 on parlay play. Absolutely dominant. Same thing on Prizepicks. We actually are probably up more on Prizepicks after yesterday than we are on parlay play, but regardless, guys, we've been killing it. If you want to get all of our slips, join our Discord. Link to the WAP is down in the description. You can get every single play that we post. For a week membership, it's $10, and then for a monthly membership, it's $25, which is less than $1 a day. If you guys want to join and get every play, links down in the description. Going to have lots of plays today. We'd love to have you guys a part of the community. You can get a free month signing up for any partnered app. Well, those include CHALKBOARD, Parlay Play, UNDERDOG, Sleeper, Better, NOVIG, Dabble. If you heard any app right there that you don't have, if you sign up with our code, make the minimum deposit, and you'll get added for a free month of VIP for each one that you sign up for. So we'd love to have you guys in here. Just let me know if you sign up, and we'll get you added. I am going to pick a winner from yesterday's video to win a free month of VIP. If this video today gets 350 likes, I will pick a random comment down below to win a free month. So you do have to leave a like on the video, drop a comment, subscribers only. You have to be a subscriber to win, so make sure you guys are hitting that sub button. And let's pick the winner from yesterday. Winner is for Geoff18, who said, "Let's go," with a W. So Geoff, send me a message on Discord. I'll get you added for a free month, and I do appreciate every single one of you guys. So looking at our games for today, we got the Knicks versus the Pacers. Game 3, Pacers are leading the Knicks 2-0. Beat them both games in New York. They're back in Indiana now, and I'm taking Pacers money line. I'm extremely aggravated with the Knicks because of what they did with Cat. I don't care if Cat was minus 20. They were down at half, and we're bringing it back with Cat in. They took Cat out, and what happened? So anyways, but it's beside the point. Cat should have played. I'm going with the Knicks all the way. Knicks money line, minus 124. I'm going to be playing that today just to talk trash pretty much. But anyways, percent of the money. A lot of money's on the Knicks. Knicks have to win this game. If they go down 3-0, they're 3-0. They're probably going to lose this series for sure. But regardless, I'm going with the Pacers, guys. So locking in Pacers money line, minus 124 odds. That's the only thing I'm looking at. Now, I'm just saying, I'm probably jinxing the Pacers. Every time I go against the Pacers, they win. So for you Pacers fans, you probably wanted me to say Knicks today just because that would make the Pacers win again. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully I'm not like the reverse curse for the Pacers. No matter what I do, they're going to do the opposite. We'll see. But taking Pacers money line. So anyways, guys, I got 3 picks for NBA and I got 2 picks for MLB. Stick around to get all of them. But let's jump into our first NBA play of the day. So the first one is going to be from the Indiana side of thing. I'm taking our man Tyrese Halliburton. Now, haven't played this slip in a few games. He was extremely hot on this play, and then all of a sudden went cold, and he's been back on fire. So I'm going to run with him while he's killing it, and I'm taking his rebounds and assists again. So his rebounds and assists right now, his line's 13.5. So let's look at this. Versus the Bucks. I played Halliburton, I think, all 3 of these games. I may have played him 4 times in a row. Cashed us 4 times in a row, and then that first game versus Cleveland, he missed for us. So I stopped playing him after he hooked this line. He missed 2 games in a row. I didn't play any more Halliburton. 3 straight games he's dominated. Versus the Knicks, 19 RA and 15 RA in the only 2 games they have. If you go head-to-head versus the Knicks, 7 of 15 games he's cashed. But games at home, it's 3 of 6. So 50% of games that are played at home, he's been cashing versus the Knicks. They only had 2 other games this season at home, 16 and 13 respectively is what our man Tyrese had. Now, I know the Knicks are going to be on fire tonight. They're going to be lit up. They want to come in here. They want to get this win so they don't lose this series. This is their chance for a chip. But I think the Pacers are going to come fired up and ready to go as well because it's going to be the first home game. Leading 2-0 going into the first home game, this could be their chance to get a sweep, man. So I think Tyrese has something to prove. There's been a lot of trash talk about Halliburton this season and how he's overrated or whatever, and he stepped it up in the playoffs. I think he continues today. I think he gets his 14 rebounds and assists, and I like this line, man. You can look at the Knicks' RA defense. Bottom or top 10 defense in both categories, top 2 defense and rebounds. If you go to point guard, it's 7th and 6th. If you go to shooting guard, it is 24th and 14th. So if you average out the guard position, they give up middle of the pack of stats, a lot of rebounds, not quite that many assists, but Halliburton's the assist machine. 11 assists last game. Love the play. Locking him in. Over 13.5 rebounds and assists. So that being said, if you don't like this play, I had a secondary pick for Halliburton that I liked. That was just his promo, and that's points and assists for Halliburton. So if you want to play Halliburton points and assists instead, you can at 24.5 PA. I like that line just as much as I do the rebounds and assists. I'll go ahead and pull them up while we're looking at Halliburton. So points and assists, his original line's 30.5. Go 24.5. Is it 24 or 23? Yeah, 24.5. He's cashed it 6 of his last 10, 3 straight games. Head-to-head versus the Knicks, he's cashed this line 9 of 15. He's cashed it 64% of games on the season. Dude's been on fire so far in the playoffs. We already talked about it. 32, 35, 35, 39, 42, 25 his last game versus the Knicks. He barely went over. I think he has a good game tonight. Like I said, I think he comes fired up. I think he easily gets his 25 points and assists. Look at his field goal attempts. He's averaging 14 attempts per game. Now, he did have a few games here where he's getting less than 10, which brings that average down a lot. If you look at his last 3 games, 15, 23, and 16. So he's taking a lot of shots lately, especially versus the Knicks. He's averaging, what is that? There's 7 difference, so you add 3.5, so 19.5 average between these two. Been killing it. I expect the same, like I said, a similar performance tonight. I think he gives us 25 PA. I think he gives us 14 RA. I think Halliburton has a big game tonight, and I'm locking him in. I think Siakam could be a secondary pick you want to play. I know I'm talking really fast, but got a lot on my mind trying to get it out, and I don't want to forget. But I do think Siakam could be another good play if you want to take him. I do like that play as well. So for this line, I'm going to put Halliburton on here as rebounds and assists just because it's a higher payout. Looks better, and I'm going to keep it there. So Tyrese Halliburton, first 2 plays, over rebounds and assists, and over points and assists. For our second play of the day, we're going to be jumping over to the Knicks side of things, and we're going to be taking our man, Mikal Bridges. Now, I don't play Bridges that often, especially during the playoffs, but I will say he's been killing it. So I'm taking his points and rebounds and assists, PRA, points and rebounds and assists. Yeah, I said it that way. Don't know why. But PRA, 23.5, you can get him right now on Parlay Play. So he's cashed this line 7 of 10 games. Look at his last 3. 29, 27, 29, went under 1 game. 33, went under 1 game. 26, went under 1 game. 32, 25. The games he goes over, he soars over. Head-to-head versus the Pacers, he's cashed 5 of 8. If you look at games this season, he has, 5 games this season? He's cashed 3 of 5. The last 2, he's had 29 and 27. He's been dominating this series so far. Going way over this line. I like this line a lot, guys. I think Mikal Bridges is going to have another good game. A lot of people do take these Cats and Brunson lines, and we do forget about Bridges. I think I saw, I don't know if it was a comment in the last video talking about Bridges or if it was OG and Novi. I'm not sure which one it was. I think it was Bridges. I'm not sure. If you left a comment about Bridges, leave it down below. take credit for it. But it was a good call, man. A good call on Bridges, whoever took it. But Indiana's PRA defense, obviously middle of the pack in points, give up a ton of rebounds, middle of the pack in assists. If you go to the small forward position, 7th, 8th, and 12th. To the power forward position is 20th, 25th, and 9th. So you give a lot of stats to the power forward, not as many to the small forward, but if you put them together, you're getting around the middle of the pack. So not a bad matchup for Bridges. Now I'm going to pull both these players up on Props Madness to look at the scoring chart. So Halliburton's the first one. He shoots 18% of his shots under the rim. Green matchup, 15% in the paint. Orange matchup, yellow matchup everywhere else. He does shoot, 55% of his shots from behind the three-point line. So we know Halliburton likes to drain these threes. Similar players versus the Knicks, 53% of cashed, and then by position, 60% of cashed. So jumping over to the second play we had, Bridges. Kind of a similar look here. So got yellow, orange, and green. Pretty much the full rainbow. Not going to go over all these numbers. If you look at similar players versus the Pacers, by position, 40% of cash. There's no by Props Madness. I can't click that tab. But regardless, man, look at all the green for Bridges. He's been stepping it up lately, and I expect another similar performance tonight. So I'm locking in Mikal Bridges over 23.5 points, rebounds, and assists. So let's get him on here. 23.5, 1.56x. You can play these together for 2.5x. If I were to put $250 on it right now, it'd be a $625 win. Now, I told you guys I'm going to start managing my money slightly better. So what I mean by that is I'm about to play I'm going to max out the boosts that I love. Like, if I have a play that I really, really, really like, I'm going to max it out. For other plays, I'm probably just going to do 125. For this slip, probably 125 to win 312. Now, I like this slip. I could lock in Halliburton for a 1.98x. This one I could lock in for 250. So we're locking in slips live, obviously. I'm going to lock in these slips. I'm going to keep doing that live on video just because I feel like a lot of people are liking it. I like Bridges as much as I like Halliburton tonight, to be honest with you. So I'm not gonna fade Bridges. Now, what if we put Halliburton? Do you like his RA or his points and assists better? That's the real question. Probably points and assists. It's obviously a lower payout for a reason. I'm gonna roll with his RA though. We're just gonna put 125 on it. I'm not gonna do 250 on this one because I don't. I like the plays a lot, but it's a little riskier playing two regular lines compared to those alt lines. I've been dropping $250 plays. My real unit size is $75. For the videos, for the content, I've been dropping $250 on these boosted plays just because I've been destroying them. But lately, it's been hit or miss. I'm going to start playing with different unit sizes on it based off of confidence, and we'll see. So I'm going to go 125 on this one. And you guys can go ahead and see track picks. It's locked in, $125 for Bridges and Halliburton. We'll lock in another $250 slip here in a minute, most likely. We'll see what we got for baseball. But let's go and pull up MLB, get everything swapped over. Those are our 3 NBA plays. So first one, Tarek Skubal. That's going to be the first play of the day. It's a 1.56x for his strikeouts, a 6.5. Let's pull Skubal up because I love Skubal as a strikeout pitcher. Dude is dominant in terms of strikeouts. His original line is 7.5. Get him at 6.5. He's cashed it 7 of 10 games this season. Now, head-to-head versus Cleveland, he's cashed it 1 of 3. Hooking this number twice, 6.86. If you look at Cleveland, they strike out 24% of time, which is 19th, ranked number 19th in the league. So 1 of every 4 batters pretty much strikes out. If you look at Skubal, 34% strikeout rate, 97th percentile. Strikeouts per 9 innings is 11.9. If you look at Skubal, he's 4-2, 2.87 ERA, 60 innings pitched, 11.92 strikeouts per 9 innings. So well over a strikeout per inning pitcher. He's getting a lot of Ks, guys. A lot of these games, 11, 12, 11. If you go to home games, even better. Those 3 games that he had high strikeouts were all at home. So looks really, really good for our man Skubal, in my opinion. I like this line. I got to lock him in, especially as a boosted play. We're getting a higher payout than you normally would for this line. Let's see what it is on Prizepicks. Can you even get it on Prizepicks? I don't know. Strikeouts. Skubal 6.5. I'll lock it in with something random here in a minute, and we'll see what the payout is. But Skubal, 6.5 Ks is pick number 1. Not really a whole lot I got to say. He has an 89 pitch leash per game on average right now. He's pitched 96, 95, and 94 in his last 3 games. So he'll get mid-90s if he needs it. He should go 5 innings at least. Should he probably go close to 6? I think he goes 6 tonight, to be honest with you. Cleveland doesn't have the greatest offense. If we can go here, we can go to pitching outs. Oh, they don't even have pitching outs on here. Anyway, if pitching outs was on here, I would click it. But I think Scooball gives us 6 innings. He's averaging 6 innings on the season. He had 5.2 versus the Cardinals last game, 6.1 versus Boston, 7 versus Texas, 6 and 6 versus Baltimore and LA, 7 versus the Brewers, 6 versus the Yankees. He should be able to pull out 6 innings tonight versus Cleveland. The Guardians aren't a bad offense, but they're not the greatest either compared to like the Yankees or something like that. So anyways, Scooball, 6.5 strikeouts is pick number 1 for baseball. Jumping over to pitching outs for pick number 2. So I'm going to come down here, scroll to outs. And I want you guys to... Oh, no. Oh, they just put them back on. That's lucky. They took them all off. But I want you guys to see this little trend now. No 14.5, no 14.5, no 14.5, no 14.5. They've taken these 14.5s away. Now, Soraka has them. That's his original line. I don't even like that play. I'm not touching that. But anyways, everything's 17.5 now. They took away our method. It might come back. Probably not. We've taken a lot of money from a lot of apps over the last week or so doing this. That's why I've been posting. I've had people complain about it, but in the end, guys, like, we're trying to adjust. Like, Vegas is going to get Vegas's. You got to adjust based off of what they're offering you in these markets. And that right now, pitching outs was it. 14.5. That was the move. So we had to continue doing that. But second play of the day is going to be for our man Bubic. So we're taking Bubic, 17.5 pitching outs. 1.38x. If you play these together, you got a 2.15. So let's pull Bubic up over here. Bubic out 17.5. He's cashed this line in 7 of 10 games on the season. He's averaging 18.4 outs per game. Looking at his last 3, he had 7 innings versus the Giants, almost 7 versus Houston, 7 versus the White Sox, then 5 and 5, 7 versus Colorado, then almost he got 16 outs. Was starting the 6th inning versus the Yankees. Lots of games where he's had 7 anyway. They are playing against the Twins tonight. The Twins aren't a great offense, but they're not bad either. If you look at Minnesota versus the left-handed pitcher, 224 batting average, 298 on-base percentage, 639 OPS. If you look at Bubic's been a pretty dang good pitcher this season so far. He has a 25% strikeout rate, a 106 whip, a 210 ERA, or 147 ERA. What am I looking at? Anyway, a 147 ERA. He's 5-2 on the season. He averages 8.95 strikeouts per 9 innings. So right at a strikeout per inning pitcher. Bubic's been killer. I've been playing a lot of him this season. He's been cashing me out a lot, and I'm going to continue to do this thing. If you look at him in home games, he's cashed this line 4 of 6. Obviously, playing at home tonight versus Minnesota. They ain't playing at home. That's away games. Holy crud, dude. I can't even read home. I was about to say, they're not playing at home tonight. Anyway, it's an away game. So looking at away games, 4 out of 6 away games he's cashed. Playing in Minnesota tonight. Strike out everything I just said. Or scratch out everything I just said, rather. Bubic, 17.5. Not a lot I really need to say about it. I like it. I think he goes 6 innings. You can't buy it down to 14.5 right now, or the payout will be like 1.08 or something, some terrible payout. But you can lock these 2 in right now for a 2.15x if you guys want to. Now, let's see here. Let's do some... I think I'm just going to drop $225 plays on here today because I like the boosts, but I don't like – they're not locks. I mean, obviously nothing's a lock, but some of these boosts, like you get some boosts sometimes, and they're really, really good, and I want to max them out. I don't think I want to max these 2 out, so I think I'm just going to do 125 on these 2 plays. I'm going to try to play my bankroll a little bit better because I don't know. I feel like I'm giving bad advice by just nuking these $250 plays every day on video because that's not the way you should be betting. I'm just telling you right now. But anyways – what we're going to say right now, going forward with these plays, we're going to say my unit size on parlay play is $125. So these are 1-unit plays. If I really, really like a slip, I will drop 2 units on it on video, $250 slips. That's what we're going to do for going forward. I think that makes more sense. Both slips are locked in. You can see we've got 2 entries, 250, max payouts 580, 125 to win 268. Bubic and Scooball, then 125 to win 312. Bridges and Halliburton locked in. Those are our plays. Make sure you guys lock them in if you like them. Fade them if you don't. Hope you guys have an awesome day. Hope you cash everything you play tonight. Join our Discord if you haven't already. Like I said, guys, we've been absolutely killing these lines. We've already got a lot of slips already posted. Those 14.5 outs are not going to be the only way we win. I promise we're going to find find tons of different ways to do it, and we're going to keep doing it. But hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see y'all in tomorrow's video after we hopefully get this sweep.